10 signs your kidneys are crying for help. The human body is a true machine with all its organs, tissues, and cells working together to function 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop. But like every other machine, the body is prone to breaking down. Any part of the body could be shut down at any time. But once again, like any other machine, your body will always show telltale signs of an impending problem. One of the most vital organs in your body is your kidney. Actually, the human body comes with a pair of kidneys. The kidneys function as a waste disposal system, getting rid of toxins in your body. This is a vital function that keeps your body healthy and working at its optimum level. So, you can imagine the danger the human body faces if the kidneys are damaged. Your body will be left with toxins that could ultimately prove fatal. Thankfully, this can be avoided if you're able to spot the signs of a malfunctioning kidney early enough. In this video, we'll show you just how to do that. Here are 10 signs that your kidneys are crying for help. Number 10. Weakness, headaches, and fatigue. If you discover that you tend to get tired quite easily, even when you're having enough rest, your kidneys just might have a problem. It becomes even more ominous if this tiredness is accompanied with headaches and general weakness. Of course, these signs could be indicative of a host of other things, but it could also be indicative of a problematic kidney, and that's why it would make a lot of sense to look into it. One common symptom of people with chronic kidney disease is anemia. Anemia is a condition that arises due to insufficient red blood cells in the body. It could also be triggered by dysfunctional red blood cells. When the body is starved of red blood cells, it inhibits the flow of oxygen throughout the body's organs. This results in low energy levels in the body, causing fatigue, tiredness, and weakness. If it isn't treated on time and the kidneys drop to about 20 to 50% of normal functionality, anemia could begin to develop. Another important function of the kidney is to process vitamin D in our bodies. Vitamin D is critical to maintaining strong bones, and it's also critical to the production of erythropoietin, an important hormone in the production of red blood cells. A dysfunctional kidney will mean that this hormone, erythropoietin, is not produced in the required quantity, and this hampers the production of red blood cells. And like we have explained earlier, insufficient red blood cells leaves your body tired and weak. So, if you're often tired, weak, and fatigued, do well to check that out with your doctor. Number 9. Bad breath. It is true that there are many causes of bad breath, not maintaining proper oral hygiene often being the leading cause. That said, if you know that you maintain impeccable oral hygiene, yet you still suffer from bad breath, then you might want to check out the condition of your kidneys. What has bad breath got to do with kidneys, you might ask? So let's break it down for you. You know how waste dumps have a bad smell because, well, it's waste? A similar thing happens when your kidneys aren't functioning properly. Remember that your kidneys are your body's waste removal mechanism. If your bodies aren't functioning properly, your body retains more waste and toxins than it shouldn't normally retain. This could result in bad breath. It simply indicates that there are too many contaminants and toxins in the bloodstream. One way to tell if any perceived bad breath is indicative of a bad kidney is that it's usually accompanied by a metallic taste in your mouth. Just like bad breath, this metallic taste points to the presence of toxins in your bloodstream. If you have a metallic taste in your mouth and you've tried treating it using regular oral hygiene solutions, you should see your doctor for a checkup. Number 8. Swollen feet, ankles, and hands. While getting rid of toxins and waste products from the body, kidneys also get rid of extra fluid in the body. When the kidneys don't function properly, you're left with excess fluid in your body. This causes the retention of sodium in your body and ultimately results in swelling in the feet, hands, and ankles. When swelling occurs in the lower parts of your body, this could also point to liver disease, heart disease, or leg vein problem. While swollen hands, feet, and ankles could point to a bigger problem, the swelling itself can be treated by taking medications or removing the excess fluid from your body. We suggest you do this while talking to your medical practitioner for the best treatment. Number 7. Back pain. A failed kidney can cause serious back pain right below the rib cage. People who suffer from this can also feel the sharp pain in front of the groin or around the hip area. Kidney cysts are also known to contribute to the pain in the back and in the leg. These cysts are large sacs filled with fluid that are formed in the kidneys. They occur as a result of what is called polycystic kidney disease. Oftentimes, the debilitating back pain that is caused by kidney failure is accompanied with other symptoms like vomiting, frequent urination, high body temperature, and a sick feeling. This is one way to tell if the pain is related to kidney issues, as regular back pains are not accompanied by these symptoms. Number 6. Puffy eyes. You may have seen a few people who have puffy eyes, but that does not automatically imply that they have a failed kidney. Nonetheless, puffy eyes are a prominent telltale sign of kidney failure. As the kidney gets rid of waste in your body, it also ensures that non-waste products required by the body are not removed from the body. One of such products is protein. If you recall from high school biology, the human body has no way to store protein, so it either breaks it down and uses it immediately, or it sends it out of the body as waste. A problem then arises if the kidneys are faulty. Rather than retaining the required amount of protein needed by your body, the kidney literally leaks out protein into the urine. This protein deficiency can be clearly seen in your puffy eyes. Like we said earlier, there are other things that could cause puffiness around the eyes. But if you know that you've been receiving adequate rest, and you've also been consuming a healthy amount of protein, yet you still observe puffiness around the eyes, then you should see your doctor. The doctor would have to do a urine test, among other tests, to establish if it's a symptom of a kidney issue. Number 5. Shortness of breath. For those of you able to tell if any shortness of breath you are suffering from is linked to kidney failure, check if you're short of breath after putting in very little effort. If that's the case, you might require further examination. So, how does shortness of breath arise as a symptom of a failed kidney? This is due to the presence of extra fluid in the body. Remember that we have said that kidney plays an important role in regulating the amount of water retained in the body. A failed kidney will do a poor job at retaining water, leaving excess fluid in your body, which could find its way to the lungs. When that happens, breathing problems soon develop. Additionally, failing kidneys result in anemia, which starves the body of adequate oxygen supply to the cells of the body. This in turn results in the shortness of breath. Number 4. Trouble sleeping. Lack of sleep as a sign of failing kidneys takes us back to the primary function of the kidneys, which is to rid the body of harmful toxins. As the kidneys fail to function, they increasingly lose their ability to remove toxins from the bloodstream. This leaves the body with increased levels of toxins and waste products. The presence of toxins in the body's bloodstream makes sleeping a big challenge. It's also very common for people with chronic disease problems to suffer from sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a condition that causes people who suffer from it to experience one or more pauses in breathing during sleep. Watching it happen in real time could be somewhat scary, but most times normal breathing resumes right after the pause, and this is often accompanied with a loud snort. Number 3. Itchy and dry skin. To understand how itchy and dry skin are related to kidney failures, let's remind ourselves of some of the functions of the kidneys. Apart from their obvious role in removing waste, toxins and excess fluids from the body, kidneys also play a key role in maintaining the amount of minerals in the body. Added to these, the kidneys also contribute to the production of red blood cells. When the kidneys start to fail, all of these functions are directly hampered. As the kidney fails to regulate the amount of minerals and nutrients in the body, the skin starts to turn dirty and itchy because of the lack of nutrients feeding it. If this is left to run riot for a long time, it can also lead to bone and kidney disease. One way to combat dry and itchy skin is to try to remain hydrated always. However, if you must take any medications for the itching, it is important that you do this in consultation with your doctor. This is because some skin medications contain harmful ingredients that could end up worsening the condition of the kidneys. Number 2. High blood pressure. There is an important and sensitive connection between the circulatory system of the body and the kidneys. These two components of the body are self-dependent. As we have said numerous times, the kidney filters toxins and waste from the blood vessels. This filtration is carried out by small structures within the kidneys called nephrons. These nephrons require a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients contained in the bloodstream. A serious problem arises if the blood vessels get damaged. It dramatically hinders the ability of nephrons to function at full capacity. Ultimately, it leads to kidney failure. In fact, high blood pressure has been identified as the second leading cause of kidney failure. This shows how important it is for one to manage their blood pressure, even as they look after their kidneys. It becomes even more important for people who are prone to high blood pressure, either because of genes or excess weight. One effective way to help you manage high blood pressure is to consume foods that contain folic acid. Folic acid promotes the production of red blood cells, guarding against anemia and indirectly against high blood pressure. Number 1. Changes in urine. The kidneys are responsible for the production and regulation of urine. This is the primary way by which the kidneys get rid of waste and toxins from the bloodstream. Consequently, one of the best ways to ascertain the health of the kidneys is to examine its main product, urine. Simple changes in the odor, color, and appearance of urine can tell a lot about the condition of your kidneys. Even the frequency of urination can be revealing. For instance, an increased urge to urinate more often than normal is not a good sign. Also, seeing blood in your urine could point to damaged blood cells, as the kidneys typically filter blood out of urine. If you notice that your urine contains lots of bubbles, more than it normally should be, this could imply that there is a huge amount of protein in your urine, and this should not be the case. Little things like this can have big implications, so make sure you're constantly checking your urine and seeing if there's anything out of the ordinary. Do you or anyone you know experience any of these symptoms? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode of Smartville. Comment down below your thoughts, give this a like, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated for more interesting facts, tips, and ideas from Smartville.